Hello everyone. Today we'll take a look at the best webcams in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these webcams, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which webcam are you using right now, and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Logitech C310. Best budget webcam. Here is an amazing budget webcam that has plenty of great features. It's the Logitech HD Webcam C310. Logitech makes brilliant webcams, and the Logitech HD Webcam C310 is a fantastic budget offering that offers very good image quality for the price. Resolution is just 720p, but for most people that won't be an issue. In fact, if you have an internet connection that struggles with high-definition videos, then this is actually a bonus. The Logitech HD Webcam C310 offers a cheap upgrade over your laptop's camera, but it's difficult to balance on a monitor and doesn't have a great microphone. Unfortunately, the C310's mounting mechanism is less effective than the ones that keep other webcams such as the Logitech HD Pro Webcam C920 in place. The webcam features a hinge with a plastic arm to hold it on top of a screen. After a bit of fiddling, I got it tight on my laptop, but my external monitors, which have rounded backs, proved to be a challenge. The C310 is fine for some Skyping with friends, but I wouldn't use it to stream on Twitch or YouTube, or to teleconference in a professional setting. Pictures I took with the 720p webcam were fairly sharp, but a little grainy. Logitech's bundled webcam software lets you take precise control of the C310. Users can zoom in and pan in every direction to set up the frame however they so choose. If you need a sharper webcam than the one that comes on your laptop but don't want to break the bank, the Logitech HD Webcam C310 is for you. Number 4. Razer Kaio. Best multi-purpose webcam. If you want something versatile that'll get the job done even in the most demanding cases, you should check out something a bit more professional, especially if you're streaming. For those cases, you should invest in something like the Razer Kaio, which delivers amazing quality, perfect lighting that we'll talk about in a moment, ease of use, and tons of other features that'll make even the most nitpicky users take it without a doubt. As far as webcam designs go, the Razer Kaio is one of the most interesting ones in the market, and I haven't seen quite anything like it to this day. It has a ring-shaped round design that's very attractive overall, and everything about it is very well thought out, just like any other device by Razer. The Razer Kaio has a 4-megapixel image sensor with a 2688 by 1520 resolution for videos and images, and is one of the most attractive out there. It has a solid 81.6-degree field of view that is great for streamers and even communicating. I should note that the detail reproduction is solid and the colors were pretty attractive overall. Everything was better than average for a webcam, at least. I should also mention that the Razer Kaio delivers all the streaming software with a 1080p video at 30 frames per second. Microphone quality is not the best, but it is at least there. But if you're serious about streaming, you should invest in a proper microphone. Number 3. Razer Kaio Pro. Best for streaming. The Razer Kaio Pro may be expensive, but for streamers looking to elevate their game with 1080p images at 60 FPS, look no further. The Kaio Pro delivers a much-needed injection of modern technology into the saturated world of webcams. The light detection sensor can run into issues, but the overall quality and recording experience is one of the best on the market. The Kaio Pro is also being marketed towards professionals who require something powerful for video conferencing, and despite the eye-watering cost, this could be a perfectly valid investment for folk who spend a lot of time being broadcast. The wide-angle lens means you can select between 3 adjustable FOVs or fields of view to include several people during a group call or a single individual. We can't justify recommending something this expensive to a casual user, but for anyone looking for incredible video quality online that doesn't want to deal with video capture cards, this webcam is an absolute beast. The light detection for the Kaio Pro is especially good, with other webcams overexposing the model and the environment. These can be adjusted in various programs, but for anyone requiring a low-effort setup, it's clear that Razer's offering is going to give you much better out-of-the-box quality. This is one of the best webcams on the market, so if you're looking for uncompromised quality, look no further. Number 2. Logitech C920. Best for most people. We're going to continue this list with a pretty interesting webcam coming in from Logitech, the HD Pro Webcam C920. This camera is excellent at taking both clear photos and videos, making everything pretty pleasant, and combined with the right frame grabber software, you'll achieve excellent stop-motion photography. Now let's talk about this camera in a little detail. This beast has a pretty interesting design, which isn't the most interesting or the most attractive, but it will get the job done. It's a little chunky, but you can sacrifice that since it has a 1080p camera in it. It also has a pretty good arm that attaches to your monitor or laptop like a claw, and it won't move at all. The 6-foot USB cord just makes things better than ever here. For those that use laptop webcams or those cheap models for Skyping or any other purpose, I think that after trying the Logitech HD Pro Webcam C920, you won't go back to them. In fact, it's almost impossible to do so, since this one delivers a great 5-megapixel image with tons of clarity, detail and light even in low light conditions. The field of view is pretty good as well, and with the right software you can even get some great results. It really is one of the best webcams in the market. Number 1. Logitech Brio Best 4K Webcam. This is a great replacement for your laptop webcam and can deliver excellent 4K resolution just like its name implies. The webcam comes from one of the most trusted manufacturers in the market, and the quality is immense here. I have to note that a lot of streamers use the Logitech Brio 4K for creating their content, so let's take a closer look. The Logitech Brio 4K is a pretty compact webcam that measures just 4 by 1.1 by 1.1 inches in total, and it has a very attractive black plastic casing with an oval design that looks cute, in my opinion. In the middle of the body, you'll spot the 4K lens that we'll talk about in a moment. It's a pretty simple device with some simple details overall, all black with some pretty adorable grey details. When it comes to video and sound quality though, the Logitech Brio 4K delivers more than you would expect. It delivers the best image quality I have ever seen in a webcam, with superb colours, amazing 4K detail and beautiful exposure. I should note that the company has used the Real Light 3 technology with a superb high dynamic range that adjusts automatically to any environment. It also has 2 omnidirectional microphones that deliver some really clear sound, eliminating the need for a dedicated microphone for multiple cases. If you could afford such a camera, you should invest in this one without a doubt. Buying guide. Lens. The lens of a webcam is one of its most crucial elements. Different manufacturers deliver different lenses, and not all of them are good choices. I wouldn't suggest opting for a plastic lens since it generally scratches quite easily and decreases the image quality. Glass is always a safe choice even without investing a lot of money into it. I have to say that the recording angle of the lens is also a pretty crucial factor, but then again, this will depend on your needs. Resolution and frame rate. Put simply, resolution refers to the number of pixels on screen. The higher the resolution, the better your video will look. Common resolutions you'll see include, in order of quality, 480p, 720p, 1080p and 4K, which is also called Ultra HD. Measured in frames per second, or FPS, frame rate refers to the speed at which the individual images that make up a video are displayed on screen. A frame rate of 30 FPS will suffice for most users, while anything under 24 FPS will make for a choppy viewing experience. Microphone. If you're not planning to buy a separate microphone, the microphone of your webcam is essential. While most of them have a standard microphone, if you're serious about creating content, you should invest in a camera with 2 or more built-in microphones to get the best performance.